1999 was a super great year for me. I think I cleaned up every World Cup. I'd won like 10 World Cups, and every other race that I'd gone in, I'd won. And actually, training had just become a little bit monotonous for me. The World Championships were at the end of the year, and it was pretty much a done thing that I had to get to the World Championships and I had to win it. And I did struggle for about 3 months out from World Championships, and I said to my coach, I don't care, I've had a great year, I've had enough, I don't even want to go to World Championships. And he just wouldn't accept that, thankfully. And I'd never won a World Championships. It's just that the year was so long, and I was really tired, and I'd won everything, and I thought, you know what, I just don't want to do another race. But we got there, and it was in Montreal in Canada, and certainly I was race favourite, so the pressure was huge, and I really felt it. Yeah, we'd been numbered up for the race, and I could just feel myself losing control and just getting so nervous, and my energy was just drained. And I thought, wow, I took myself away from everyone and everything, and just got in a corner and, just mentally talked myself through it to calm down. And it's just the same as every other race. But it was definitely the biggest race for me, as in feeling the most pressure at that point in my career. So I was fine once the gun went off and things settled down. And you know what, as soon as the gun goes off, I just grow in confidence, which is a good thing when you're racing. So it was just a matter of calming myself down to get a good start. We got a good group away on the swim and bike. It was around a motor Grand Prix circuit, which was awesome. I mean, it was just flat, fast, nice road, good corners. So it suited us perfectly. But we knew we had Jackie Gallagher and the likes chasing us down. And it's funny because Luke was there, and he'd done the Citizens race the day before. So he was running around calling himself a world champion because, of course, he won that race, the Citizens race. So he was out in the course with me, and he practically ran the whole 10K with me, telling me how far back Jackie Gallagher was, and, go, go, go. And, it was just great because I didn't have anyone else family-wise around. And, yeah, Luke was letting me know what was going on behind, and Jackie was certainly getting closer and closer. But by the last lap, I knew I had it. I was in control, and yeah, it was my first World Championship, and Luke was there, so it was great. It was special, and it's something that I'm always gonna remember. So 2000, after the Sydney Olympics, that was really disappointing for me. Again, I went in as favourite those couple of years. I was on top of the ladder, and I'd had a really bad stress fracture. It was like a 75% break along my tibia, and I'd been pulled out of the World Championship team. They wouldn't let me race, and you know what, I couldn't really even walk. I don't know why I thought I could race, but of course I did. And I ended up in plaster for about 4 months, and it was really tough because I knew my preparation for Sydney Olympics was, it was definitely not going to be where I wanted it to be at. And then there was a, big legal battle to actually stay in the team because of my injury. So I ended up 5th place at Sydney Olympics, and it was a big disappointment. And I struggled for about a year after that because I just wasn't sure where I was at. Was that it? 4 years to wait for another Olympics, and I'd won my World Cups and World Championships, so it was definitely hard. But I just stuck through it. I just loved the sport, and I really did love the racing, and something just sort of clicked inside of me, and I started sort of getting mentally tougher again, and then the racing started to go well.